Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with Ink Pulp again, and it is art before breakfast on Sunday morning. So I keep going through my stuff and finding more and more boxes of things that I had purchased or got in Happy Mail or whatever, and stuff I can create with. So I keep finding more and more and more, and I'm excited. So the first thing that I found, and I thought that this was gone forever, and I'm glad that I have it because, one sec, let me get a journal off my shelf here. I want to put it in my correspondence journal. It's really old. I mean, this thing was mailed um, back in 2014, and it's kind of too big for this. It's got my old address, so I don't mind it being on there. I may have to, I don't know, I'm going to find a place in my correspondence journal because this was my very first, I'll put it towards the back here, my very first Happy Mail. Well, that would work. It'll stick up a little bit and it'll form a pocket, but that will work. Hi, Mimi. So this was my very first Happy Mail, and I was into mixed media, and was just getting involved in it. And this creator, Tiffany Goff Smith, sent me this envelope. Also in here was a stencil that she made out of a glue gun, and I have that off with my stencil somewhere. But she just made me all of this little. Oh, Cheryl, hope you enjoy what I sent. So I'll have to keep that in the correspondence journal. But she just sent me some various pieces. This is on the back of the magazine, some tissue paper that's been colored. She sent me some tissue paper with text on it, and then some tissue paper that she colored with some circles. So that was my very first Happy Mail ever, ever, ever. And I need to put, hi Cheryl, I need to put it in my correspondence journal. So that's a project for me for later. Then I wanted to show you, so I found another box of goodies, and oh boy, did it have goodies in it. Some stuff I had forgotten about. So these are all things that I made, and yeah, that was a really nice, it was just out of the blue. She just sent it. I had no expectation. I love getting stuff like that in the mail. Um, these were some things that I made and had forgotten about, and I think I can, kind of put them aside and use them in my junk journals. So this one was Spring Blessings, and this is a stamp that I have that I colored in. And you can see up here, I did the water splatter technique. So I put down the yellow and then I splattered the water on it. But it's just a card. This is actually a card, but I want to make a tea journal. So your tea-rific, I love it. And I can use that. This is another one of my doodles that I did on a watercolor paper postcard. Um, and then this is not my favorite, but it is what it is, literally. I had completely forgotten about this one. Do you see the little bird in there? I think I need to do my trick where I go around and outline it a little bit, make them stand out a little more. But I've got some chevron. They're little either stickers or pieces of paper. I don't know which because they come up from the page a bit. And then I've just got some flowers stuck on there. Again, it's on one of those postcards. You like this one, Mimi? This is another postcard. I love this. Hotel Chatham, Paris. And it's got burlap on the background and then a tag that I used a brad on, and then just some other decorations. Now, did I show you the note cards that I had printed up? They were these two cards. I took the images and sent them off to Vistaprint. And oh, hi, Rose. The yellow and the red. Yeah, they're pretty. Well, I found the original cards. And this is a real thick piece of chipboard, this cage. And then these are little wooden flowers on some paper background. And then I colored again. I stamped, I colored in, and then cut out those little birds. This one looks like I pieced together these pink papers, and they look like they have a little bit of gesso over them, and then a little frame says you're the best, and a nice 3D butterfly, but that also is the original card. And then I showed your terrific. Now this I want to do on Art Before Breakfast sometime. This is where I stenciled the crackle, and then I used washes, different washes to get, look at the color variation in there. And so that's another technique that I want to look at. Have you guys ever done the washes? How did I get two of these? I had a big one and a little one. Huh. So anyway, those are some things that I have done over the years. And this stuff, like I said, goes back to 2014. So let me stop for a minute. Rose, congrats. I can't wait. You have got to show us what you do with all that boho stuff. It'll go out tomorrow. I missed the mail yesterday, but it'll go out tomorrow. And Mimi's liking some of those cards that I did. That's old work. I mean, almost 10 years ago. All right, so here's a bunch of other stuff that I found in that box. I picked some stuff out that I want to work on today, and I'll get to that in a minute, but happy Valentine's Day. Look at these little cards. I found a bunch of these, and I use these in when I make those little journals, as you know, when I put a pocket on the inside, front and back of the covers, I use these kinds of things to put inside. So I was happy to find those. This is a smash pad, and again, I use decorative details. The best party was party themes to remember, people who were there. So this is another thing that I would back it a little. Hi, Stacy. And put in those pockets. And then I found this. These are 4x6 journaling cards. These are also some things, some of them that these will make great bases. I'm going to put this in my bases. So this one says my notes. Now some of them could, my to-do list. Oh, isn't that a pretty one? So I could decorate that a little bit. Daydreaming something sweet. The sun is shining and the weather is sweet. Oh, I know you love that, Rose. That's got green in it. So some of these I can use. You amaze me, picture perfect, congrats, thank you for all your help, forever friends. So I got some little tags there. But some of these I can use in those pockets. Hi, Mike. Oh, I'm going to have to show Mike's piece in just a second. Oh, here's another thing that I made. Here's another doodle. Just like all the other ones, only I colored it with my colored pencils. Isn't that fun? I don't know which way it would go. It is a postcard. And then I found these little, actually I pulled these out, so I'm not going to show them. I've got these little swatches of pattern paper, just stuff, good for collaging. I could make them little tiny tags to stick in something. You guys, when I tell you I have enough stuff to craft the rest of my life, I'm not kidding. I found this. This is actually a scallop journal. It's got a little ring on it. And I thought, well, maybe we could every once in a while pull one of these out and make a page and sort of make a journal over time. But not starting today. I don't want to start it today. And then these are really cool cards. I love the shape of them. So they could be journal cards, or I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a pocket out of them? Wouldn't that be a cool pocket or a side tuck? And then we could put, you know, a tab coming out so you knew it was there. But not going to work on those today, but I have a bunch of those. And they're double-sided, which is nice. So I may want to think of double-sided things to do with them. And then these I am going to do on an art before breakfast. This, I used to sell a lot of these, and I didn't realize I had so many cut out. This is like a matchbook cover, and then it's got a Post-it notepad on the inside. Isn't that cute? So when these are all cut out, I just have to score it and bend it and then come up with a little cute decoration on the front. This one has the little ducky on it. And then I have all these bases, so we could do that and decorate them. So I know, aren't those cute? So that's going to be a project one of these mornings. Oh, and then I found all these little tiny envelopes. These are really cool. I don't know what I'll use those for, but, and then these can be used on a project, or they can be used as a stencil. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And it's pretty thick. They look like little doilies, but they're actually not quite cardstock. Well, maybe they are cardstock thick, but if I use one of the brushes, I could go over and stencil with those. So we might use those today. All right, so that's what, and then this pack that I got, this is the one thing I want to work on. So I got these clear sleeves with the cards that go in them, and I thought one side could be used for journaling, and then one side we could decorate with whatever. So I want to put that aside for today. I'm going to give you guys a choice of what we work on, but, and then I've got these little artist trading cards. They're craft cardstock. So I thought, oh, we could work on those, could make them little tags or just leave them as they are. We got those. And then I pulled out a couple of these little tiny note cards that I have, and they have little envelopes that go with them. And then the last thing I have is this little pad of, isn't that cute? It's got a magnet closure. And it's just got all this little paper in it that I thought we could use. I could tear out some of those and make a little scrappy pad. I can use all of it. Paid $1.99 for it. So anyway, so what shall we start with, you guys? Oh, before I do that, hang on. I have to show you something because it is just awesomeness. Okay. Look at this, you guys. That is, look at the patina on that. That's a copper vase, little bud vase. Let me see if I can get it to focus up here so you can see all the patina on it. I went to order a camera and I saw that my business account was darn near empty. Look at all the patina on that. And that was done with ammonia and wood chips. Isn't that just awesome? Did you seal that, Mike? It looks like it might have a sealer on it. Looks like it's got a satin finish. Anyway, so that's a little bud vase. And then Mike also made the stand for it, the wooden stand to put it in. And then he added the flowers. This is what he was saying, that he wanted to find a ladybug to put on one of the leaves, but he said he couldn't find one. Isn't that gorgeous? He said his mom has already claimed it. as the sealer dried, the patina got lighter. Yeah, sealants do affect patina, but I love that patina. I think it's awesome. You know what I'm going to be playing with now. So anyway, I had to share that. Mike sent that to me last night, and I wanted to share that with you all. Hang on, let me get back to my... All right, so you never did, I know. Well, it is gorgeous. It is. You should make more of those. Do you sell anywhere? Do you have like a store that you sell out of? Do you do art shows? How do you, what do you do with your work? Because if you sell, those things would sell like crazy. All right, which project shall we start first? The clear note holders with the tabbed cards, the ATCs, or the little note cards? Oh, wow. You should find a store to sell your stuff because your stuff would sell like crazy. Well, I don't know about your market. I shouldn't say that because I don't know where you are, but here that stuff would sell like crazy. All right, which one, ladies? I'll get us started, but pick something to work on, ladies and gents. Which one? Oh, come on, you guys. A or C? Well, I don't know what you're counting as A. Are they like A, B, C? Are you saying you don't want the A? Okay. Because I have an idea for this, at least one of them. All right. So I was thinking that we could do some of the, you know how you put the ink down and you rub the card through it and get some colors. I was thinking we could do some of that on the front. Like here's scattered straw and salvage patina. Those two might look cool together. Let me see what else I have over here. I have more than this, but this is the ones that I have handy. And I don't have a lot. This is oxide. Most of my stuff I bought when it was, you know, just inks. Well, I guess I have a bit. Blueprint sketch. This is ink. Ah, there it is. It's probably all dried out. I had an extra lid and I couldn't figure out where is it? There it is. No. I must have set it aside thinking I would run across the pad. That is crackling campfire, but I think it might be dried out. Bundled sage, crushed olive, ripe persimmon, spiced marmalade, frayed burlap. I don't think I want to do a brown or a black. I want to put some color on this one. Let's see. Let's find a couple of colors. What colors do you guys think might go together? I don't want to do smoke, and I don't really want to do iced spruce. That's not the color I'm looking for. All right, so I'm thinking blues and grays. Okay, well, I do have the gray. I have hickory smoke and blueprint sketch. Salvage patina is more green. Let's do these two first and see if we need this afterward. All right, so let's... That one's nice and juicy. And that one's nice and juicy. Oh, they're both oxide, so after we get it on, we can do the water droplet thing. All right. I'm just letting it run here. I think I do want one more color in there. All right, there's some blues and grays. Now, I definitely want to mop that up and not waste all that yummy color, because we can make some collage paper. Do we want a bright pop of color in there? You want like an orange or a yellow, or should we keep it kind of these muted, more muted colors? Okay, let's dry that at least a little bit. And then what I can do is maybe put a little more gray over the top once it's dry. But I'm liking this so far. Oh, you guys, when I'm done here, I have a big chore today. It has nothing to do with crafting. Oh, and I'm even getting a little on the back. So I guess that's good. It'll be a little grungy on the back. Let's put down a little bit more gray. And, oh yeah, that's what we want. Some more gray in there. All right, so there's some blues and grays. So I am going to be canning black beans today. We are just about out, and I can my own because I put, one, I don't load them up with salt, and two, I put spices in them. Our favorite is cumin and garlic. And we eat a ton of black beans. So I'm going to spend the day canning black beans. And while the beans are processing, I think I'm going to dye some paper. Got a bunch of onion skins. I've got all kinds of stuff. All right. So there we go. Now, do we need one more color, Cheryl? I'm going to defer to you since this blues and grays was kind of your idea. I want to defer to you on what you think, if we need another color with it, or do we just go with this? And have you guys seen these? I don't know why I have this on my desk. These are little copper bracelets that I make, and then I stamp. This one says believe, and then I seal them. I got to get that over into my jewelry inventory. All right. So Cheryl, another color. Pickled green beans. Ooh, that sounds good. Another color, Cheryl, or should we just start decorating based on what we have here? What I was thinking we could do on this is use this as a stencil. I was thinking more over here. Well, we could put it over here. Leave it? Okay. All right. I'd like to put a stencil on this. And I need, let's use, what to use. Spiced marmalade to give it some color. Let me see what I have back here, because I have some more in a drawer back here. Ooh. Okay. I think I might use this one. I've got wild honey, which might be pretty on there. What are dilly beans? Yeah, I have those bracelets with all kinds of sayings on them. They sell pretty well. Okay, I'm going to pull out Faded Jeans because it's still in the blue family. But it's a different shade of blue. And I think I'm going to pull it off the page a little bit. Is this an oxide? No. Damn it. I was going to spray it with water before I did this, but I didn't, so we'll do it. There, just a subtle flower in the corner, and then I think I need a little bit more over here. Well, that didn't come out at all. Didn't come out dark at all. Let's put a little more on there. There we go. A little bit there. And then just a little down here. Yep, that's what I'm going to do, Cheryl. A pop of color from the embellishments. But for right now, I'm going to put this extra blue. I love using this as the, oh, look at that. All right, so there's that. Now, where did I put? I've got a mister. Instead of using, oh, there is water in there. Instead of using the big pickle the beans, new potatoes, and poached salmon. Oh my gosh. All right, let me put some little sprays on there. Because those are oxides, but they're not, I'm not getting the real oxide thing that I'm looking for. Is it too much spray? Is that it? I just need to have a few speckles of water on there. Maybe with my hand would be better. You can tell I don't do this a lot. But I want to try new things. So I used to do it because I had that one piece that had it on there. I don't know how long to let that sit. Oh, there we go. That worked better. I think the spray was just too concentrated. Okay, so there's some little speckles. Now, what to decorate this with? I have got this butterfly I painted that I could fussy cut. And maybe we use this. You know, sometimes when we, like when I initially colored this, I wasn't overly thrilled with it because it kind of seeped out over the edges. But you know, a lot of these things, if you fussy cut them or find a way to use them, they actually turn out really pretty. And we have to be careful to keep this somewhat flat because it's got to fit back in that pouch. Hey, Penny. Welcome, my friend. So yeah, I'm down to about 2 or 3 cans of black beans or jars. And my hubby's getting real nervous. Because I'm not kidding you. Sometimes he'll just open a can of black beans and add onions and jalapenos. And if we have cilantro, he'll throw cilantro in. If we have any sausages out, he'll put sausage in it. And he'll just eat a can of beans and put cheese on the top, of course. And he'll just eat a can of beans for dinner when he comes home late from his job and I haven't cooked. And then we do have, in my house, we have 3 kinds of dinner nights. I've cooked a full dinner, which tonight we're having hamburgers and potato salad, grilled hamburgers and potato salad. I'm going to cut these antennae off, but we'll put them back on, either with copper wire or some black thread, or I'll draw them on. So dinner nights are either I cook a full dinner or it's leftover night. Well, actually 4 types of dinners. Or it's leftovers night and we have what we had the night before only in leftovers. How about that with something bright behind it? Do you guys like that? I love that. And that was one of the stamped or colored in stampings that I did. And the 4th kind of night we have is a go out to dinner night. And we're doing those less and less often because, I don't know, it's expensive. What about that with some things tucked in around the side? What do you guys think about that? And of course, that's a pretty butterfly. I know. I use the twinkling H2Os to color that in. And so you know I got to get this seam ripper thing has got me hooked. So here we go. We're doing a seam ripper. I'm not going to do too much on the scallops because I want those to be scallops. Maybe a couple here and there. Oh, Thursday. Oh, we will keep you in our thoughts and prayers. I won't be doing an art before breakfast on Thursday, but we will definitely. There, how's that? A little grungy and tattered up. And then, good morning. Oh, hi, Kelly. All right, how's that so far, you guys? And then we can put, let's see, what am I looking for here? What am I looking for? Let me find I've got some of these little tickets that are pretty cool. There's a butterfly ticket we could put under there. And then we could put one with writing. Do you like the tickets under there? And then something down here in this corner, we could use, oh, I've got these little, oops, those two stuck together. Well, oh, I probably had glued them together at one point. I don't think they work here. Here's just a little round something something. We could do that. And another one of those. Could use a 0 behind it. That's not the right stuff there. I don't like that there. I do like the tickets. What are you guys thinking so far? You like the tickets and the butterfly, and then we need something down here. Let's look at the Timmy Littles. You are special too, Mimi. You know we all love you dearly. That's probably too big, and it says arsenic, which I don't know if I want to put that on there. That's a little too big. We love you too, Mimi. Yeah, I got to ink up those tickets. One of those same things. Okay, let me look in this other. I've got some different colors in this one. You have this pack too, don't you, Cheryl? Boy, if you guys don't have this Timmy pack, it's got so many different colors and styles in it, and it just opens up a ton of possibilities for. So there we go. What do you guys think of that? We've got the 2 tickets out the top, and then I've got these 2 things here. And then I could put something Class C number 5 right there in the corner. Okay, what about that, you guys? Does that look good? And it's all pretty flat, so it'll go into. Yeah, I took the numbers out. Oh, I like the tickets, not numbers. Okay, this ticket has a little numbers on, but I'm thinking you meant down here. What about this? Because we've got a little bit of the purplish to pull from that. I've got a little green to pull out of there. So we're adding a little extra color there. We like, okay, let me find my, let me just put this down first because I don't want everything to move. I hate when I get stuff just in the right place and then I pull it up and I can't put it back down the way I did. So did everybody see that Rose won the June comment Happy Mail giveaway? She won it, and I decided to black forest. Here's walnut stain. I decided to do a boho pack. And funny enough, Rose said that she had been thinking about doing a boho journal. So if you haven't seen that yet, I'm looking for what I did with because I know I set those inks aside because I didn't want to use them, and now I'm not seeing where I put them. She was thinking about doing a boho journal, so oh yes, please. I know. I am really excited to see what she makes. And you guys, I can't stress enough, and you guys are all crafters, so you probably know this. I don't think there's anybody in here real new to this, but it's like that little tin that I had of the these little tickets. I cut those out so long ago, and there's so many of them, and I just keep them because like I don't know, I guess my point is don't throw stuff away because you never know when it's going to come in handy. And just file them away. Rach and Jella. Oh, you know what else I haven't finished yet? Maybe I can work on this too while my beans are processing. I want to put together that document of all the freebies that I know about. So people can go get them. And I don't do it with the idea that we should all just get freebies. I do it with the idea that some of these creators are very generous, and that we should probably do the buy a coffee thing, or make a donation or buy some of their not free digitals. I found a lady, Christie's Creations, I think it is. Have you guys seen her? Hang on. Let me pull this out. This is just one that I printed off. She does these wacky chickens. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, though? She's got chickens and birds and people and flowers and everything under the sun, and it's all free. She's got one folder that is for commercial use, I think because she didn't have to pay for the images, so we can use them for commercial. She doesn't ask for a penny. All she says is, if you feel like it, please go in and buy me a coffee. And that's how she gets her money, just whatever people feel. Oh my gosh, you should see. And there's probably 40 of these different images, in different colors, different styles, just the chickens. And then I did one that was little boys that I downloaded, cute as all get out. And I don't know, I did a lot with her. Yeah, I will. I have to go get it. I will actually, what she did was create a PDF that when you open it, it's got all links in it to all her different scrapbook. Yeah, I used to be subscribed to her, and I don't remember why I unsubscribed. I don't remember. Something happened that I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, I'll put all of those in there. Hang on. See, it's doing this thing again where it doesn't show. So your comment, Kelly, is not showing. Oh, there it goes. Even though I don't know why it was saying show or hide. It was giving me the option to show your comment, but I clicked the show. I want to put a document with all the freebies with the caveat that, if I put the work in to do it, I'm happy to do that. But I would like, for everybody to kind of agree to send even $5, if you're going to download a bunch. If you download one, then, that's one thing. But like me with this Christy gal, I have downloaded probably 200 images from her already, and I haven't even begun to hit all of her stuff. So, but yes, I will put a link in the description to her. It's actually a group on Facebook. So if you don't do Facebook, you can't get it. But, well, I suppose you could because the files are like in a Dropbox. All right, that's what we have so far. And I haven't, I'm probably going to have to put those down because we're going to have to slide this into that little pocket. So I probably will have to tack it down a little bit just so it doesn't get hung up. But you know me and my glue spots, I don't want to get a lot. All right, so there's that, and I do have a little bit of extra glue up here. Now, what shall we put at the top? I'm guessing a word up here. What do you guys think? A word or even a phrase? I've got this booklet here, and it's got parts of phrases that you can put together to make phrases. I don't even know if mine is up. There, I gave myself a thumbs up. Okay, so I have one that says the most beautiful thing. We could cut it up or add to it. The most beautiful thing just at the moment. To dream of all the happy days. These are kind of small though. I'm going to need something bigger. You goofball, Mimi. You goofball. Okay, I've got some words that have bigger letters on them. Let's see. We have confidence. And again, I would tear around it, so. Ooh, I've got gorgeous. And I would probably have to put something behind it, a piece of paper or something, but I've got gorgeous. When you guys see something you like, I have right here, don't like that one. I have knowledge. Oh, I also have some words that I stamped. I'm not seeing them in here, the ones that I did. They're probably out on the desk somewhere. Oh no, here they are. The boulder print, knowledge. So I've also got memories. I've got dream in black. I've got gratitude in black. If you like any of these. Oops. Gratitude, I've got Thank you, Kelly. You're so sweet. I've got grateful, and I would put like a little piece of fabric or paper or something underneath that. So our choices, and where's that other one? So we had knowledge. I have this in green and it would match this down here. I have create. And again, we could put some layers behind it. That kind of blends in too much though. All right. So this is what we have so far. You guys tell me if you like any of these. I have inspire. Let's see, what else do I have in here? And these are all pieces that I have cut. I have this one that says nature, and it's like a piece of tissue paper with some leaves behind it, but that might take away from the stuff at the top. Ooh, I have kindness. That's always a fun one. Knowledge. Okay, you guys like knowledge. I'll put these all back. And we'll go with knowledge up here. And I will tear it down a little, ink it up, and then find something to put behind it. So you guys, my garden is coming along, although my husband said the groundhogs got to one of my zucchini plants. Well, it's either the rabbits or the groundhogs, and they ate all the leaves off of it. But I have like 8 zucchini plants, so it's not like it's going to kill me to lose one, but we got to stop it at that one. And we have a rabbit. We figured out it is a rabbit living under our deck, and my dog goes freaking bonkers. Okay, there's knowledge. Now I've got to have something behind that. Let's see what I have in terms of some fabric. It needs to be like a pretty solid. Can't have a ton of pattern in it. This is kind of silky, but I think it would be too blah. I think it needs to be a little. I got this piece free apparently. It must have been a giveaway. I don't know, maybe not. What do you guys think of knowledge up there on that fabric? It'd actually go up a little farther. And we'd fray the edges. What do you think about that? We could also put it cattywampus to match the... Do you guys like that? Or... Here is some of that. It's paisley, I know, but you won't really notice it. You know what I love about that? Oh, bye, Cheryl. Good for hubby. Hang on to that guy if he's making you breakfast. So I kind of like this fabric because it's got color, but I think it really matches this. And I could put the fabric cattywampus and knowledge a little straighter. What do you guys think about this? Or just straight across. Let me rip this thing up a little bit. So the seam ripper is nice when you get fabrics that don't fray, right? You can go in and make them fray. Make them do what you want. But I really kind of like this fabric here. Yeah, we're gonna only do this one today because I am starving. I got to get upstairs and I got to get those beans on. Beans take a long time because you have to do them in the pressure canner and they have to process for like 95 minutes once you get them done. Now, the good news is I do pints and I can get like 13 pints in one batch. So that's the good news. Bad news, I'll run 2 13-pint batches today if I have enough beans. I think I do. Okay. All right, girls. What do you think? And guys, I keep forgetting you, Mike. You're just one of the gals. Don't take offense to that. You're one of the crowd. So maybe I like it cattywampus. What do you guys think? Please give me feedback. Straight. I am going to use this fabric. So straight or cattywampus with maybe another piece of this lace sticking out. Very pretty. Oh, hi, Carol. Okay, I think that's it. A little bit of lace sticking out underneath that. Knowledge, and we'll push that up a little, fill in that space with the lace. I think we've got it, by George. Welcome, welcome, Carol. I'm only getting one thing done today. We've been spending time on it. Knowledge. And then I want this right here. There we go. And I'm going to put my glue on the back of this. All right, you guys, there it is. Now, instead of going around and inking the edges with vintage photo, I think I'm going to do it with faded jeans and keep the blue theme going, because I think that will be very pretty. We got a little bit of blue on the back of it as well. I might add some more splatters, or I might just leave it like it is and let it be a little bit grungy. I think I'm going to buy myself another pack of those Timmy little with all the colors in them, because there are so many great pieces in there. And it wasn't expensive. I want to say it was under $5. So I don't know what I'll do with the back. I'll either put a piece of coffee dyed paper over that, or I'll just embrace the color splatters, or I don't know. I don't know what I will do. But there is that. With the edge all inked up in blue, and then we've got the what did I do with it? There it is. Let's make sure this is all dry. Fantastic. I'll have to watch the replay. Yeah, I did eventually put it straight, Mimi. I liked it better that way too, but I like having the fabric and the little bit of lace scrap behind it. And so that is a pocket, a clear pocket with that in it. How about that, folks? There you go. These are actually not just index cards, but I have more index cards than I care to count, because I do a lot with them. So there it is. Art before breakfast. What do you think? You like it? I like it. I like it a lot. It's funny how you go into something and you have no clue what you're going to do, and then you get one, like I got the butterfly and the lace behind it, and then it just starts coming together. But I love that. I really love that. I really love that. And I love that darker fabric behind it to make it pop. All right. Thank you, Mimi. All right, ladies, I'm going to sign off. I got a pressure cooker or a canner and some black beans waiting for me upstairs, and I got to go make some black beans. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Art Before Breakfast, and I'll put this in as a little pocket in my ephemera. Happy Sunday. Love you all. Thumbs up if you haven't, please. And I'm going to sign off. Bye.